Man, what a week. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Greg here with the Wild Bradburys, and this was a crazy busy week, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I got 2 packages. Hell froze over. Oh, girl properly joins the family. COVID strikes close to home. I signed up for a 10K, and I joined a new club. So much stuff to tell you. Let's get started. So you guys remember from the last time I opened a package, it was really loud and took a lot of time. So I pre-opened these packages, but I still want you to see my reaction because I don't know what's in them yet. So I'm going to open up the first one, the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Let's see what's in here. Ah, very cool. So this is a, let me get it out. There's some stickers and join the club, free coffee club. And thanks for supporting our troops. Very cool. This one didn't have a name on it, but here is maybe a packing label that does have somebody's name on it. I have a feeling I know who it's from because I had a conversation with somebody and they told me that it was coming, but I'm going to check before I give a shout out, and then I will give a proper shout out once I figure out who it is. But check it out. This is a cold brew system, a toddy cold brew system. Now, my version of cold brew is brewing it in the glass and then sticking it in the fridge so that it's cold the next morning. But this looks like it is a proper brewing system. I am no coffee connoisseur by any means, but I'm excited to check this out and open my horizons to different types of brewing. But it looks like you just pour in some water in the top, let it seep. 12 to 24 hours, so basically overnight. Or, well, longer than overnight. And then drink it. It says it stays fresh for up to 2 weeks. It won't last long here, promise. But yeah, like I said, let me figure out who that came from, and I'll give you a proper shout out next week. I almost missed this because it was in with the packaging. I get a bag of coffee too. This is a, let's see what, it is ground, thank goodness, because I didn't bring my grinder. This is their vintage roast, which is a medium. Sweet aroma, citrus notes, and clean finish. Coffee saves you. Coffee Saves, I'm assuming is the name of it. Coffee Saves takes you from the mundane to amazing. Ooh, I'm excited. Hey, so real quick side note, I know Black Rifle Coffee is a veteran-owned company. I don't know the whole story. I read it years and years ago about a veteran basically getting out and starting his own coffee company. And I know they sometimes they donate to troops overseas. I've had their product in the past, and it is a solid product. And I've supported them, and I appreciate whoever sent this supporting them. And you guys should go check it out if you ever want to try a new roast. Package number 2. Feels like Christmas morning with these packing and wrapping jobs. It is a Keurig cup box. I don't know if it's actually Keurigs in there or if they just use it as for packaging, but I'm starting to see a trend. I hope I didn't come across as too desperate when my coffee pot broke. So this next package is from a man, Mike. I'm just going to use his first name because I didn't ask him if I could put him out there for everybody to see. But I took out the plastic sack so you didn't have to listen to it, and it is a goodie box of all kinds of different things. We've got a word search with a note in it. I'm going to read the note here. It says, Greg, if you find something in this box that you don't care for or that you would enjoy more of, let your mom know so she can tell me. Be safe, Mike. Very cool. Thank you, Mike. Now, this is not something I will probably carry around with me, but I remember growing up as a child, there was always one of these crossword or word seeks in my grandma and grandpa's bathroom. So that's probably where it's going to go. And yeah, that's just where it's going to go. We got some Slim Jims. Individually packed Slim Jims, some beef jerky, which is always always a huge favorite, especially for those long flights. It's an easy snack. Throw it in the bag. We got all kinds of different flavors. Some Sweet Baby Ray's flavor, sunflower seeds, the original kind, and some more snackies, and a game, Yahtzee, to play. This is how we roll. Yahtzee on the go. I haven't played Yahtzee in years, but all right. First of all, Mike has been a family friend before I was born, pretty sure. Anyways, his daughter babysat my siblings and me. So that would mean, yeah, he was a family friend before I was around. And Mike, I know you have brought my parents a lot of joy. I think the last time I saw you was at my wedding, which was almost a decade ago. Wow, long time. And that sounded really bad, sweetheart. I love you, of course. It only feels like it's been a couple days. Yeah, I'm just going to move on before I dig myself a bigger hole. And Mike, thank you for your service, and thank you for trusting me to carry on the torch. If you guys didn't notice, hell froze over this week. It was only a high of 113, and my wife said that my mustache is handsome. So all of you out there hating on my caterpillar can go get lost, because it ain't going nowhere. Okay, don't actually get lost. I'd actually prefer you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and the thumbs up. Leave me a comment. But I was trying to be funny. It was a joke. The writers are out on strike or something. I don't know. But seriously, she thinks it's cute. We'll see how cute she thinks it is when I get home and start kissing on her. Look at this precious princess. Oh, girl got her passport this week, which means that she is officially part of the Bradbury clan. Now, if only Americans could travel somewhere, they could start filling up the book. But that's not exactly happening right now. I think I read somewhere that Jamaica is open. And we've been there. Jamaica is a beautiful country. But I'm kind of on the fence. If there are no quarantine restrictions, then what are they doing to stop the spread from one country to another? I don't know. But this brings me to my next topic. I told you COVID struck close to home. I had 2 family members that I know of that, young, healthy, got infected with the CVID, and this is my first case of it being someone that I know, which is kind of scary. And I made a comment this week on one of my sister's Facebook pictures that was not helpful. And to give you some context, it was a big group of people that were really close together, and none of them were wearing a mask. And you guys know how I feel about the mask. I put in a previous video, and I said something to the effect of, "Is COVID dead where you are?" Which was pretty unthoughtful. I guess this is me publicly apologizing to my sister. I am sorry that I said that, especially so that your friends could see it. That was not a good thing. And I know you've been dealing with me saying stupid stuff my whole entire life. And I guess I haven't grown out of that. Still your little brother. But I'm sorry about that. I hope we can work through this. And I am curious what different parts of the country are doing. Now, I haven't been paying attention to the news lately. I don't have a TV in my room or at work. So I've been a little disconnected on what's going on in the world, and I'm curious. I know where Lydia is right now, they shut everything back down. My sister is going out to the ball fields. They're having games, which I'm super jelly of, because my boys don't get to play games. They have practices, and that's about it. And I know other parts of the country are doing different things. So some are opening up, some are closing back down. I'm curious, what's your part of the country doing? All right. Speaking of being young and healthy, I don't feel as young as I used to, or Some of you will say that I still am. But I am trying to stay healthy, and I signed up for a 10K.
I say that. He was when I was going on with him today, he was kind of.
All right, guys, you're not gonna believe what I just did. This was totally unplanned. Well, I was planning this whole time about signing up for what I thought was a 5K, but I didn't want to retake that, and I didn't want to look like I was wimping out, so I went ahead and followed through. It's actually a 10K, and I haven't run a 10K. I don't remember the last time I ran a 10K. So I thought it would be a great idea to run a 10K just to gauge, to see where I'm at, and I just did that. Whoa. So I did the 10K. Here are the results. I averaged, just under an hour, but like I said, it's been years and years and years. So pretty proud of myself. Dropped a few pounds. Making some progress. Thanks for sticking with me. Finally, I joined a new club yesterday. Y'all, let me tell you about my Saturday, because I'm so glad that it is over. It started off by me dropping my breakfast as I was coming out of the dining hall. I was really looking forward to those scrambled egg whites with all the fixins, mushrooms, jalapenos, peppers, all the things. But the guy in front of me shut the door. He was holding it. I don't know why people do this. Okay? If you're going to hold the door, hold the door. If you're not going to hold the door, I don't care. Don't hold the door. Just make a decision. Don't close the door on me as I'm getting there, as I'm getting to the threshold. But I'm walking out the door, shuts the door on me. It hits my forearm. I drop my breakfast. But I didn't want to miss my ride, so I just skipped breakfast. But you all know I hate breakfast food, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. I just got some lunch. But then I was walking out to the truck, and I stepped and reached with the same leg. And when I opened the door on my knee. Then I got to go flying, which always fixes everything. But when I got back, I blacked out the cockpit. Now, for those of you watching who know, you know. And those of you who don't, if you don't shut down the aircraft properly, the whole cockpit goes black. And people have told me about this ever since I made the transition back to flying airplanes. They said, there are those who have and those who will. Yesterday, I joined the those who have club, and I'm not proud of it. But I gotta admit it. So guys, that's my week in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed it. It's always fun to make these videos when we have a good week. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, put them down below. You know I respond to all of them, and I will talk to you guys next week. Hey, good evening. Can I sign up for the 5K? Or 10K? Hey guys, it's Thursday night, and instead of staying up super late like last night, I hurried home and got dinner to go. So I go to the gym real quick. I just got back from the gym. And the funny thing is, I'm not very hungry. Oh yeah, please forgive my mess. But anyways, I got 2 avocados. I think this one's ready. The color looks about right. So I'm going to cut that up and put it in my salad. And then for the main course, I got 2 helpings of veggies this time, some fish, and some scalloped potatoes. It's all dried out and cold now, so I probably won't even eat most of it, and that'll work out just fine because breakfast is only a few hours away.